here we go. It's about 9 o'clock.
Yep, 9 o'clock in the morning, Saturday.
December 30th.
December 30th. We're starting out on our Goodwater Loop trail around Lake Georgetown.
So we parked at the...
It's going to be the north end of the dam.
It's the overlook parking area.
We're going to go down here, cut the trail across behind the dam so that we don't have to walk across that thing, because we've already walked across it twice and it sucks incredibly. We'll make our way around to Sawyer Hollow Camp this evening. And then tomorrow night, I think we're in Russell Park, and then about a 4 or 5 mile hike out. So,
because I will tell you, I don't remember what it actually says this trail is.
28 is what it
like
says.
28. Last time our GPS clocked it at just over 30 miles. So
we'll try to do about, I think it's about 8 today, 10 or so tomorrow. Is that right?
I don't think so, because
yeah. It should end up with about 6 miles at the
end. So we'll see where we end up today. So we'll see you in a bit. Alright, so we are already at the dam. And last time, you obviously take the dam all the way across, and that's what the trail actually has on the map.
Yeah, we're going to go across behind it, and we looked on Google Maps, and it looks like we can pick up the trail and go all the way across behind the dam.
Hopefully we don't have to come back and go across it.
Hopefully.
Because it's a little over a mile, and that pavement hurts.
We're coming down the trail behind the dam. Should be getting close to the spillway here in a minute, as steep as this is getting. Wow.
It's really steep. It doesn't look like it, but it is. There's the dam over there. Morning.
Good.
So it looks like that right there is where we'll be taking and going up the side of the dam. So you can absolutely go behind the dam. Now we're seeing. Just FYI.
It's getting mixed reviews.
Yes, it is.
I would take that route any day over walking across that dam. That dam is just a killer on my feet and my knees, but Barbara apparently prefers to take the dam. So.
Well, I wouldn't say I prefer to take the dam.
No.
I'm just saying I thought this way might be a little more pleasant.
It was much more pleasant to me, so. You'll just have to figure out your own.
Yes, but there's two options. You can either do the dam, which I would not suggest doing in 100-degree weather because that was miserable.
Yes. And we have confirmed that you can cut across behind the dam now.
Yes. So that was our intention, to make sure to verify it. And you can, and it comes right out up here. So we have now completed the dam section. And now we'll be headed over to, is it Cedar Break?
Yep, Cedar Break. Right now we're crossing through the emergency spillway.
Yep.
We'll come up on the other side and then go down into Cedar Breaks Park.
So once you pass through the ranger station, you're going to go down this little hill and make a left to the trailhead.
Yep.
And something, just in case you don't know, that we didn't mention is you can pay to camp at any of these camp areas around the park, but there's free camping around off the trail too.
You're limited on where you can camp.
It's like 3 different areas, I think.
Yeah. Pull up the Goodwater Loop Trail.
Sawyer Hollow is one.
Google, and yeah, there's about 3 different camp areas where you can camp for free.
Yeah. So I mean, as long as you don't want to camp in the actual designated parks, it's free to come do this loop and camp and have a good time.
But you can't just camp anywhere along the trail.
No, it's designated areas, and I believe there may be more than 3. We'll look.
There's like 4 paid parks that you can camp at and 3 non-paid.
There's more than 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I thought that was.
No, that's a paid park.
Oh, okay.
Or it is now anyway. I saw last night when we went through there that you had supposed to have reservations for it.
Oh. So, but anyway, and the 3 that are free are pretty well spaced out. That's what we're using. Which, I mean, you don't need 3.
Tonight we're using one of them. Tomorrow night we've got.
Well, that's right. I forgot.
Russell.
And the reason for that is we wanted to go a little farther tomorrow than what the free campsite would allow.
Yeah. So
we went ahead and made reservations at Russell Park so that we would only have like 5 or 6 miles out on Monday. So it's just whatever logistics work out for you.
Yep. But you got to be careful. You got to plan it because you got to figure out where you're going to park, how far you're going to hike, and all that.
Yep.
I mean, you can do it in 2 days. We chose to do 2.5. We've done it in 2.
But it was brutal.
It was brutal. It was
but I mean, to be fair, it was one of our first really big backpacking trips.
Yep.
Mine anyway. Craig had done Big Bend before that.
And if you come in March on the other side of the lake, there's a huge blackberry patch over there.
Yeah,
and
that you go right through.
Yeah, and I'm missing it this time, but
yeah,
I look forward to it every time we come down here. But wrong time of the year for them now.
Yeah. So there's your sign telling you that the hiking trailhead is right over here. And if you choose to start at this trailhead, there's plenty of parking, as you can see. clouds are starting to burn off. We see blue sky. It's actually turned out to be quite beautiful. We've already taken our sweatshirts off. Now tomorrow is going to be a different story.
Based on what I've seen on the weather forecast, cold front should hit here sometime, Arctic front should hit here sometime tonight and start cooling off, and then just gradually cool off from there till sometime early Monday morning. And when we get up in the morning, that's going to be the warmest part of the day we're going to experience, and then just steadily get colder from there.
And that's not, I mean, you can deal with the cold,
yeah.
Which we're going to deal with all of it.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to sleet.
Yeah, there's
and
a
drizzle.
pretty good chance of icy conditions tomorrow evening.
Yeah, it says on and off all day tomorrow, chance of drizzle. Yeah. So we'll see, but
hey, we're prepared for it.
Yeah.
Or we think we are.
Yeah, we'll see how prepared we are. But for now, it's absolutely beautiful.
You want some fresh venison jerky for the trip?
No, thank you.
Good stuff. Homemade too.
Everybody loves Craig's jerky, but unfortunately I don't eat deer meat, so.
It's the top of currency at my house.
It really is. His nephews will barter with him for things so they can get some jerky. And the nephew, this is just a good memory. The nephew we just lost in a car accident, he was in love with his uncle's beef jerky. And every time he would...
Venison jerky.
Oh, I'm sorry. Venison jerky. And every time he'd come to the house, he'd go to the freezer and sneak out a couple bags of it. I don't think Craig ever knew that.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty obvious when there was like one bag left in the freezer.
But he let him do it. Time and time again.
My other nephews see this, don't believe that.
There's your view of the lake.
There's only a few poisonous snakes we have in Texas, but here you need to worry about 3 of them. We have cottonmouths, and they're going to be around the lake, copperheads, and then rattlesnakes, and all 3 of those are here. So when you're out here, be sure and watch where you put your foot.
Yes, we have seen
Cottonmouths.
We've seen a huge cottonmouth.
Right, this area where we're at. That's what.
Actually, I believe it was going right across this trail when we were, and then we've seen a rattlesnake here.
Yep. So just look out for yourself.
Yep.
Be aware of it.
Wow, this is the lowest we've ever seen this area.
Yeah.
Water level.
I need some rain.
Let's look at that. Check out that beach.
That swimming area is just beach.
Yeah. That's crazy. I thought it seemed higher.
Oh. You can see the dock putting out the water over there.
Oh wow, yep. You can see right over there the dock. It's not even in the water. I didn't realize.
Considering how far back, how that San Gabriel River backs up in there, yeah, this might turn out to be a 20-mile hike instead of a 30-mile hike. We might find us a spot to just cut across.
Right. nice rocks here. But you don't want to catch your toe on. And then if you want to, you can go down to Crockett Garden Falls down that way. It kind of takes you down over there and you go across and you look back towards the falls, which is over here. But we're not going down there today.
Close your eyes, get out of your skin. All it is matter, let it in. If I could, I would be right here with you.
So this is a little spring area. Craig's gonna fill up a little more water.
This world of ticking clocks I hold close your eyes, do you feel the same? Only thing that matters without change. I will let you into my mind's deep. Recover the fallen tears that have been long asleep. The lights are out and heaven's open. We can be everything we want. Oh. Stop the clocks, the bees are humming in between the contrasts of our souls. Stop the clocks, the bees are humming in between the contrasts of our soul.
So this is probably the old sign, and you go down there for the Cedar Hollow camp area.
Watch as the moonlight creeps into the room. You're in the headlights. I wanna feel the way you do. Remember the summer? We chased the morning light. We ran for hours. You were always on my mind. Try to make it out alive, but we let it slip away. If we only had a second shot, we'd find another way. If we could do it all over, you would get the best of me.
Too bad it's not March or April. Look at all those berry vines.
It's not too late
I actually hate to be showing these to y'all because I really don't want to share them, but I don't guess they're actually mine.
No, they're not.
I like to look at them that way though. Finders keepers.
Mm-hmm.
Make it as we planned, 'cause we still got a shot in the dark. You and I. Watch as the moonlight leaves us in the dark. It's all so clear now. It takes me back to the start. Remember the summer? We chased the morning light. We ran for hours. You were always on my mind. We tried to make it out alive, but we let it slip away. If we only had a second shot, we'd find another way. If we could do it all over, you would get the best of me. It could be forever. I would never let you leave. It's not too late to.
I do not remember those steps.
Make it as we planned, 'cause we still got a shot in the dark. We could do it all over. You would get the best of me. It could be forever. I would never let you leave. It's not too late to make it as we planned, 'cause we still got a shot in the dark. Still got a shot in the dark. You and I.
Forget about signs and rules. Oh, the pavement and the long, long roads. Yeah, and you're always in such a rush. With your life playing from the stereo. Oh.
So Craig is doing first time ever eating the blackbird chili from Alpine Air, and he said it is delicious.
It's really good.
He added some crackers, and then I had a little deal of ketchup left over from my burger from Packet Gourmet, and he said it's yummy.
Bag of Fritos, this would be incredible.
So it's a lot of chili in there too.
Yeah, it's a lot of chili.
Can't really see in there, but
It's gonna be rough here in a little while.
good morning.
Good morning. Day 2 of our hike around Lake Georgetown on the Goodwater Loop trail. It's about 35 degrees this morning. going to warm up to about 40.
and then start
temperatures
dropping.
start dropping again.
And it's cold.
It's cold, a little foggy this morning. Great day for a hike.
We both got up about 5 to pee,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a little bit of snow flaking.
Yeah. We're gonna try to make about 9 miles back to the car today. And
He is being overly optimistic.
9 to 11.
It's probably about 11,
9 to 11.
but we will make it to the car today. Because I don't really want to camp in 23-degree weather
Okay.
if we don't have to.
I agree completely.
I mean, I thought I was up for it, but
I'm just glad to see that she's learning some limits.
well, let me tell you what my limit is getting up at 6 times in the night to go pee because it's so cold. So after, what was the camp area we were at?
Walnut Springs.
Walnut Springs camp area. You'll come to, I guess, a T where it looks like the trail could go either way. But the sign says to Rustler
Park Trailhead.
Rustler Park,
Rustler Trailhead, sorry.
something like that. I don't know. That's what you want to take.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. And give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Wasn't I meant to lie?
this is definitely the area we were hoping to hit before it drops below freezing.
Yep.
Because we didn't really want to slide across it. You go ahead and go. So as you can see, it's pretty slick anyway. We certainly don't want to fall down that.
Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow falling? When I touch you, it will break through. Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow falling? Oh, was it a rainbow falling? Oh, was it a rainbow?
We're now at Jim Hogg Park. Should be 3 or 4 miles left.
Alright, so we finished up our Georgetown hike. We're back home, sitting in front of the fireplace. Changed our plans up a little bit because of the weather we had coming in. Ended up doing 1 night instead of 2. We extended our hike yesterday. We were going to stay at Sawyer Hollow Camp area. It was about 2:30 in the afternoon when we got there, so we decided we'd keep going. And at that point, we decided we would either get to Tejas Camp area, or we would get to the Box Bridge. It's a low water crossing that's been there for years. When the lake is up, I think it's submerged, but the lake was down far enough now. We had decided that if we got there and we could get across, we would go ahead and cross there. We cut off about 4 miles of the loop. But
Yeah, because at Tejas, Tejas is one of the paid camp areas, but they didn't have any sites available. So we knew we couldn't make it all the way around the end and make it over to Walnut
Springs. Yeah. So we got there to the box crossing, and water was way lower than the bridge, about 6 foot probably. So we was able to cross there. We crossed there, hiked back up to Walnut Springs camp area, spent the night there. We were
I
given
think it's actually Walnut Creek, isn't it?
whatever.
Walnut Springs is Little House on the Prairie.
Whatever. No, it ain't. Walnut Springs is on the other side of Meridian. Anyhow,
Okay.
that's Walnut Grove and Little House.
Yeah.
God, I'm just a wealth of information.
Yes, you are.
So anyhow, we ended up hiking about a little over 15 miles yesterday. Stayed there at the Walnut Springs camp area last night, and got up this morning, finished out our hike, got to the car. It was about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Jumped in the car, come home, and beat the ice and crappy weather by about an hour.
And thank goodness, because it's currently snowing here, and it's 27 degrees with
Road
a real feel of
closures.
10. Yeah, so
I'm sitting there drinking a cup of coffee in front of a blaring fireplace, having a good time. Lonesome Dove probably fixing to be on in a minute.
yeah, I don't know about that.
As soon as Barbara's eyes close.
Yeah.
Anyhow, cheers to you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Our last hike of 2017.
Yep. Look forward to seeing you on the trail.
Bye.
Bye.